Yo, only facts and stats show. Let's talk about it. We got my co-host, Miss Carmen Candy in the house. We got the Queen, my number one guest host in the house. We got DJ. And we got Dante. What's going on? All right, y'all. Let's get it going. How everybody doing?
I'm great.
I'm good.
Good.
I'm great. Thanks for asking.
Good. Somebody got a hotline blinking over there, as Drake would say back in the day. I don't know if y'all old enough for that. Yeah, man. So, this is the Only Facts and Stats show where we stick to the facts and we keep away from the bullshit. We only deal with what's real over here. So if you get caught slipping, just know we ain't going forward. So, hey, tonight is going to be our first live panel in a long time, y'all. I said I was going to get more consistent, and this is the start of it. This is what we're doing. So, how was everybody's week so far, man? This Thursday, how's everybody's week going? Y'all ready for the weekend?
Oh, wow. I'm getting through it.
You getting through it?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
So
I read football.
Grown folks talk. How you do football, bro?
No, I read football. I'm in football.
Oh, yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Hey, listen, them refs got to be in good a shape as the athletes, man. A lot of people don't know that, man. You got to be in shape. Do that reffing, man. For real. Man, so y'all check this out, man. That was a big controversy going around, right? I even participated in it, right, for a little bit. Y'all know, being the personification and the purport of the red pill as I am, right? Where people was asking, like, are younger men really attracted to older women, right? So I got a video and I want to have that conversation briefly, right? So without further ado, as I always let my uncle say,
yeah, they squabbling out there now. Yeah.
We on the battlefield, y'all. It's gonna be straight squabbling for the rest of the night. So let's check this out. Are younger men really attracted to older women?
Do the coochie still work? It's your birthday? Oh, hell yeah. And are you single?
Just recently, I'm widowed. Yeah, so sad. 21 years, but it's okay. We move on.
Oh, no, fuck, we don't. Ma'am, I'll be in heaven mad than a motherfucker. You up here trying to get me, and I was like, bitch, I just left yesterday.
But now I'm single, and I'm ready to mingle, baby.
I feel like she got motion, right?
Yeah.
Hey, so get her to come down. I appreciate you, Robbie. Hey, stay for the end of the show. Hell yeah. Let's walk out. Hey, play some music in between the acts so we can kind of like see what hold on. Hey, hold on. Hey. I ain't see it. Chill. Hey, chill. Hey, yeah, make sure you that nigga dead, for real. I got shit to worry about, gang.
Shout out. He ain't see that
That's
wagon.
hilarious.
He ain't see that wagon before she came up there.
I was thinking the same thing.
So that lady was 61 years old, right? And recently widowed. And that brother's a 20-something-year-old comedian. And so what he did was he asked, like, if anybody liked him, right? She threw her hand up. He called on stage. Now, y'all didn't hear the first question he asked. He was like, hey, man, that pussy still work, So let me ask y'all this, right? Are younger men really attracted to older women? If so, why do y'all think? What about older women or younger men attracted to in y'all opinion?
The
Like I said,
experience.
What I be hearing from younger men is
see Queen.
attract.
I see Queen getting ready to chomp at the bit, so I'm gonna let you go ahead. Go ahead, Queen.
What I be hearing from younger men when I ask them, like, why are you interested in the older lady? A lot of them say you're stable, you're not playing the games that younger girls are playing. You know what I'm saying? You're not out every weekend. You're more level headed. And it's like, of course, we're mature, we're supposed to be, but like you're kind of supposed to be going through that too, because you probably gonna be doing a lot of young man stuff that I don't like either. You know what I'm saying? Like you probably gonna want to
Mm-hmm.
go play basketball with your friends and play the game all night. And I'm just not with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Talk to me, CC. I see you. I see you, CC.
Mine is pretty much the same thing. Besides the experience that they have, they want the experience that the older woman has, so they don't have to put up with all the
E-
bull crap
Experiencing what?
and everything.
Okay. Both of y'all sound like y'all done had y'all share. I ain't gonna dig into your person. Dante, what you think, man? You being a young brother on stage, man. What's going on? Talk to us, bro.
You want a real honest person back when I was younger, or you just want me to give you a general answer?
I want a real answer, man. I want a real answer from because I know what my real answer is, right? Because I think every man has had that experience. I don't know a man that hasn't had that experience, right? But I want to know your honest answer.
When I was younger, if we're gonna do my timeline, I don't know the 20 or whatever it is, younger generation now. When
Yeah,
I dealt with or when I would see older women, if I
yeah.
was 20, I only thought about that I could fuck her as much as I could. Now that she's older, she already have experience, maybe a kid or two. She said she don't need no BS too. I'll be like, she don't want any headaches, nothing like that. I could clap cheeks whenever I want to, as much as I want to. That's how I looked at it for an older woman. Her giving me money, maybe so, not really. It wasn't about the money compared to the girls my age. That'll make you go through all these hoops and hurdles and stuff like that and want serious relationships. All of them don't care about that. I would think like, yeah, all of them just want you to be able to come bust that thing down, whatever the case may be. She'll make you play a fool if she has some. That's how I like the older woman. But nowadays, now they want all these things. She could buy me a PlayStation. She could put me on her credit to get me a challenger. So it's different for this time. Maybe they think she's not with the games and nothing like that. Yeah, I think they do think that, but it was just about getting more cheeks.
That brother spoke all the preach, brother. I'm talking about. I think he was reading the Bible over there. I don't know what y'all said. I think he was reading the Bible over there, man. I'm telling you, bro. Go ahead, DJ. What you think, bro? Why do you think younger men are attracted to older women? Because I'm convinced now that they are, but I want to know what are they attracted to.
Well, older women be some dope women, man. They be cool and stuff like that, to talk to and stuff. But they older women be some freaks too, though. They hit that timing, boy. They be some freaks though, bro. I honestly, it went for the age. They do be having more trauma than younger women do. That's the only bad part about it. You have to unpack that trauma and that baggage they got. They might have kids, stuff like that. You have to deal with. The only reason I want to deal with older women because I want to start my family fresh. I don't want to deal with kids. And the main thing is we just on different timeline. I want to take my time, build my foundation, and then have kids. I don't want to. Now that she older already, now the timeline, even if she don't have kids, now the timeline's faster and all that. So now I gotta rush. We can't take our time with it. So, but other than that, they cool. They cool to smash, talk to, stuff like that. Cool women. They got a lot of trauma though.
I totally agree. I totally agree, man. They definitely got trauma. Now, I will question you on one thing, DJ. Now, I really wanna ask you a real question, right?
Mm-hmm.
This don't just apply to older women. I mean any woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time you really wanted to sit down and have a good conversation and you thought, man, I need to call old girl to have a good conversation. Right? Usually, I mean, good conversations come from your boys, you know what I'm talking about, from another man. Usually, when you're having a conversation, from my perspective, you correct me if I'm wrong. Usually, when you're talking to a woman, it's usually some bullshit or it's about some ass. What you think?
Yeah, my person. Yeah, in daily life, yeah, it tend to be like that. You just men and women just don't have the same similarities. We don't think alike. We don't have the same interests in things. We don't. So it is hard. Like in my personal life, I got like one woman I could call and talk my shit, and she ain't gonna get in her feelings and whine about it when I'm saying and stuff. She actually can kind of understand what I'm saying, but. Yeah, I would say, especially I'm single, so especially trying to date, man. There's women I ran into, man. It's like after 5 minutes, like my head is like hurting. It's like Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ,
you, bro. Like, and Dante, correct me if I'm wrong, bro. I've never been at a party and been like, you know what? In the words of Patrice O'Neal, I've never been at a party and been like, man, you know what to make this party better? If my girl was here. I ain't never had that feeling, right? I ain't never had that feeling, right?
right?
No.
Ladies, what y'all got to say? Talk to me, ladies. What y'all got to say? I see Queen. Look at Queen.
I want to hear Queen.
Ain't no they ain't got shit to say.
Come on, Queen. Come on. Y'all already smiling good and all that. Come on now.
Fight, Queen. Don't you? Okay, yeah, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to another topic. So we do all agree. We do all agree that younger men are attracted to older women. We disagree what they're attracted to, right? The men consistently say they're attracted to the ass. Women believe they have some good conversations, so men might be interested in, talking to them. But okay, that's what women believe. Okay,
just the access. That's
Yeah,
it. If you know she's older, I know there's less of a risk of her getting pregnant. I can bust all the nuts in her and have no worry. It's like a small, but not really. If she like 50, guarantee you just busting nuts and you don't have no thought in your mind need a plan B. She gobbling it down. Yeah.
Love it. Right?
I'm not worried about her money or her buying me stuff. Could care less about that stuff. She ain't worried about me taking her on dates and caring about her feelings all the time and being. That's back in the day. She cared about stuff like that. Now she should be past that. That's what I'm hoping for.
Hey, let me ask y'all another question. Let me ask y'all something. So,
But that's not true. I'm an older woman. I can still have kids. So what you said is not true at all.
That's
I'm not
smart.
making it about you. I'm saying that's what a younger guy would look forward for, not the exceptions to the rule. Majority of the older women.
No, it's a bunch of older women that can still have kids. I'm not the only one.
hey,
I
Queen.
thought he said 50 though. I thought he said 50
They
and
can
older.
still have
I
children.
said 50.
Yeah,
Hey,
he
They
said
Queen.
can
50
still
and
have
older.
children.
Hey,
There are
Queen.
some too that
Let,
can.
Hey,
let's
Queen.
rate. Let's rate.
Is it more likely or less likely to get a woman who's 50-year-old pregnant?
Less likely,
Less
but
likely.
it's still
It's
possible.
less likely.
So
It's less likely.
so can we accept that generally 50-year-old women are not gonna get pregnant? Can we accept that? Because when we start making a general statement, and then the response is that's not absolutely true, then we just kind of create, a quagmire. You know what I'm talking about? We just start going in circles then, right? But let me ask y'all this. Thinking about, even older women, right? As grown men, right? Does body count matter, man? Because you hear a lot of people today talking about, hey man, listen, they having this conversation about, hey, guys asking about body count, and women, talking about, why men shouldn't be concerned about body count, and is body count important? Like just us as a sample size, right? What do y'all think, man? Let me take the guys first, man. Is body count important to y'all? Does it matter? Yes or no? Does it matter? Just a quick yes or no, and then I'll play this video. Does body count matter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I got two yeses. Ladies, does a woman's body count matter? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So now let me ask y'all this. Does body count matter more or less than level of experience? Meaning, let's say if one of the bodies she had was a guy who was into, let's say, S&M, and one of the guys she had was into, like extreme other stuff, right? And had her doing all kind of other stuff, right? Is that more important, the type of experiences she was having, or is the specific, or maybe she came across Brickzilla, like Brickzilla was her last boyfriend, right? No, y'all know who Brickzilla is, don't it? Y'all know who Brickzilla is?
No.
Trust me. You hope your girl ain't never fuck with Brickzilla, right? I'm just saying, right? Let's just say, if you ever get a chance to Google Brickzilla, listen, you'll never forget. So let's just say Brickzilla was her last boyfriend, right? So is the experience more important or the body count more impactful? Women, ladies. Is the experience more impactful or more important to men, or is the body count, the number, more impactful to men, y'all think?
I see him. He got 3 billion views over here.
Oh,
What you
I
think,
think the
Carmen?
body count will still be more.
You think the body count will still be more impactful? Okay. How about you, Queen? Experience or body count? Okay, go ahead, guys. What y'all think, man? I think Queen tied up. Go ahead, guys.
That's hard to say, man, because that's hard to say because they kind of tie in together.
They do.
I say
They
kind of tie in together. But if I had to lean towards one, because I mean, it both can be bad. Because I mean, if you get a woman that got damn 20 plus bodies, that's bad. But then you also, I'm putting because it's subjective. I'll say if you get made a 30-year-old woman and she got 15 plus bodies, that's not good. Because count tells me about your discipline, your decision making. What decisions you made in the past, stuff like that, and you should be judged for that.
Okay.
Based on what you should be long term relationship, but then the experience matters too, because it's like, man, if she like getting trains ran on her, it was like train run, like that. He said that was her thing. It's like, man, you gonna what?
She only had 3 bodies, but every time she had sex, it was all 3 at one time.
One time,
right? It was all 3 of them every time for 5 years.
Yeah.
She had number trains for 3 years, but she ain't got but 3 bodies.
Right.
But she got all 3 of them every time. All 3 of them.
Right.
Y'all think about that. Check this out.
Well, I've had a lot of inappropriate relationships with men, with women, a lot of men, a lot of women. I was fucking, I was sucking, I was in bars, cars, closets, trains, basically. I mean, shit, I had a couple ran on me. I'm a runner, I'm a track star, all of that. Like, it was bad, and I'm not proud of it. And I want to publicly apologize for my choices and my decisions. You know, I was eating ass. And I don't even do that for my husband. So I don't know. I take full accountability. You know, it's not something that's because of my family situation. It's not like I had a bad father or a bad mother growing up. It was nothing wrong like that. I had a loving family, loving siblings. Was raised well. I like
So you had Bible study with your wife. Y'all been married 10 years. And she said that.
Okay.
That's funny. I started laughing when that video popped up because that reminded me on a live I was on. We was talking about that. Somebody
So
added, they would literally talk about, yeah, they said if your wife married 10 years and she get drunk and she slips up like, yeah, babe, man, I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day, there was a time when I had to sell coochie out the Motel 6 for 4 years to make it
Yeah,
work. What you
right.
gonna do? What you gonna do? And that's the
okay,
first time
look
you hear that.
Talk to me, dude. Tell you
now.
what's up.
Now, when she say that, I'm gonna put an estimate. I try to be as realistic as possible about when this
Okay.
might happen.
Okay.
The two windows I say a dude want to get married is either between 24 or 44, right?
Okay.
L- Let's say he got married at 34, and then after that, 10 years later, you hear about stuff that she did right before you got married to her.
Right.
Would it matter? Would it matter if I got married at 44? It wouldn't really matter. Would it matter if I got married at 24? It wouldn't matter. It's how I'll put the timeline on it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
No,
Could
man, I'm asking
you?
for prayer.
Could you? What you think, CC?
I can't fucking hear.
Oh, okay. Go out and come back, CC. Go out and come back.
I don't know, man. That's tough, man. I have to really say some prayers to my creator.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my instinct would be to pull the plug on, man. Hey, listen, you like
Well,
our whole
look,
marriage is good.
you
Damn,
think is it when you have the kids or you don't already have kids? What would it matter more?
that,
Having the kids or not having the kids?
exactly.
After
That's
10
my
years.
conflict. It wasn't for the kids, I'd be more willing to pull the plug. But the kids, boy, this is like, man, I don't want to break up my family. But I ain't gonna lie, boy, we have to do some real work, man. Cause like, man, we built our whole marriage off a lie, off of
Not
Yeah.
me.
fraudulent.
I'll stay with you, but I'm cheating all day. I'm not gonna leave. I'm just not gonna
But you're
try and
gonna be
deal with
cheating
you.
today, but you're gonna be
I'm
cheating.
just gonna I'm just gonna be cheating. I'm not gonna like tuition anything. I'll do what I need to do. Take the kids to school, take them to practice, mentor them, do everything I normally would do. It's just that when I look at her in the kitchen, I'm gonna just be a little bit disgusted. I'm be like, wow.
Hmm.
And you just didn't want to tell me. I had to find out that way. And if I didn't marry you, you knew by keeping this away from me, you would trap me into marrying you and getting with you, knowing that you just despicable. I feel like that's just deceitful. But hey, I already dealt the hand I've been dealt with, you know. So now I gotta work from there. So I just move accordingly.
Queen.
But the question would be, did she really trick you and deceive you, or did you just not ask the right questions to find out what her past really was?
So now it's almost like telling the person whether or not they have HIV or AIDS. Well, did you ask me? It's like you're gonna want to tell them your own free will. If you don't want to your own free will, then I find out later. That's gonna cause like a domino effect of all kinds of things. Or you
I'm
think it's gonna be lessened if you wait later
But I
on.
mean,
Oh, it's like it's not as bad.
nah, but I
I'm a
mean,
What
I
you
little
hope
think,
you would
different.
Queen?
be asking the right questions. I mean, HIV, like that's one of the first questions we asking people. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
so
Well,
it's
true.
but
like
he
we
used
got we
HIV.
gotta
He
we
used
gotta
HIV
ask
as an
people about the.
example, though, right?
Yeah,
Think
but that was a
about.
bad example.
Well, no, it was something that would be impactful though, but it was definitely not on par. It was definitely not on par, but and it was kind of extreme. But let's just say if they didn't tell you that they were recently released from prison, let's say, right? They didn't tell you that. They didn't tell you they recently released from prison after some a serious conviction or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it would be about the same, right? They didn't tell you. But let me ask y'all this, guys. Why does it matter though?
Um,
Why like why I heard you saying earlier about the thought process, but why now after you with her does it really matter what happened in the past?
what is the trust is broken. The trust is like, cause I'm going on. I'm a little different
Well,
than
listen,
what he
I'm saying
said.
this right here. Let's forget about the 10 years of marriage. Let's say you meet a girl and you get with her, and you've been talking to her for about a couple weeks, maybe a month or so, and it comes out then, right? Very early in the relationship. I'm saying that it matters, but why does it matter so much, right? Why is it such a visceral response to that kind of thing for us?
I want my woman to be as pure as possible, and that means she got to be a virgin. That's not realistic in today's world. It's not real, but I just want to be pure. I just want to be as pure as possible. When you deal, the more men you deal with and stuff like that, the more soul ties happen, and then more traumatic experience, and so a lot goes into it. So yeah, when she started said some extreme things on the extreme end, then I just wouldn't look at it the same way.
Yeah,
I think it might be a pattern. Like if she has a trait of doing that and being that way, it just like she probably is trying out this marriage just to see how it suits her. If she don't feel like she want to do it after 5 years, she could probably go behind your back and just be like she still want to do stuff just to feel like a different kind of attention or the urges that she feel in a certain way. That's sort of like that'll be over like a cloud over my head, knowing that you would operate like that before getting with me, and it's probably still in your spirit. It's a possibility. That's why you have a visceral reaction in a sense.
He said, "In the spirit." Yeah,
But what if
I totally agree.
like I say like, but what if she banged like 200 dudes, but then she got saved? Like that doesn't count for anything with y'all.
If you're religious,
her coochie didn't get saved. Her coochie didn't get saved.
If you're a religious guy, there's some religious people or devout Christian, Catholic, whatever it is. If that's what they lead with, she should go for that kind of guy. If a certain man is not of that religious like caliber, then no, it wouldn't matter to that guy.
I have never heard of coochie getting baptized. I'd have heard of coochie baptizing. Coochie has baptized me before, but I'm saying I ain't never heard of coochie getting baptized. Never. It don't work like that.
Well,
it is what it is when it got there.
Well, the thing about that for me is, then she slept with 200 dudes. Then she didn't get raised right. That's another problem. That's another problem.
No,
ain't no way you have a father around.
Shout out
no,
to
that don't affect it.
Who raised you?
Who raised you? Yeah, you obviously didn't value yourself. I need a woman that values herself, loves herself.
No, there's women that are raised right. That's just something, a Jezebel spirit that they just have innately in them. They get to be away when they get to go to college, when they get to live on their own. They get to go through all kinds of debauchery and hedonism and lust. It's just for the sake of trying it. Like I just like drinking. I don't know why people be liking to drink. Once people get the taste of alcohol, they just get drunk and they just get on spend lots of their money, go broke, and they need to go to AA meetings. So there's certain women they get a taste of that thing. They just want to get wild and crazy until I don't know what. Till they need to find out. Or
200 dudes though, man. 200 dudes put dick in her. 200 dudes clap them cheeks. 200 dudes bit her back. Man, 200 dudes.
So this
That's
is a
lot.
But it's not hard to do that. Let's just say she's been having sex for 20 years,
it's
right?
not hard to do what? It's not hard to
get
do
that many.
200 dudes. If she's in her 40s, right, and she's been having sex since she was a teenager, right? Let's just say she's been having sex for 20 years. That's like one guy a month. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes two guys a month. So she might go out every other weekend and crack somebody new every other weekend. And that's 200 dudes right there. But it's over a 20-year period.
What's your thoughts, CC?
I think I got homegirls that's in those numbers. I ain't gonna lie.
Ooh.
I'm gonna speak to that. What's your thoughts, CC?
About what? About the debauchery they're talking about?
The debauchery, yes, ma'am.
To be perfectly honest, what goes in the past should really stay there because men have a past of their own. They're running track where they're sticking it everywhere they can find a hole.
Okay.
Can I ask a question back to that?
That's true. Yeah. Go ahead, DJ.
So, CC. So, no man dibbled in the same sex area. He was gay. He was dealing with men for a little while. And he come to you and he tell you that past stay in the past.
I'm still not gonna fuck with him, but the past stays in the past. Before I do anything,
wait a minute.
If he wants to tell me that, that's his place in business. But I'm not using that against him.
But you said you ain't gonna
I
fuck with
think
him
you
though.
heard, but you said you're
I
not
don't
gonna
fuck
fuck
with
with
a
him
lot
though.
of people.
But no. What he said, this is the scenario. There's a guy that you're messing with, right? And you messing with him, for a couple weeks, maybe a month, right? And he sits down, he like, listen, I gotta be honest with you about something. I sucked a few dicks in the past. What are you doing?
Wait, did you just say? Did you just say he sucked some dicks in the past? Is that what the fuck
Yeah,
you just
yeah,
said?
that's what I was saying.
Absolutely. Because
I'm gonna have
hold
to.
on, Queen,
I
Queen.
Well, I would probably ask you
Because
which
she
one did you
said the
like
past is
better.
stay in the past, right?
Which one did you like better? If he's bringing it to me, which one do you like better? You like girls or men better?
He like you better.
So what am I supposed to do? Condemn him?
Are you gonna continue the relationship? That's the question.
No, you're supposed to
Now,
ask him, did he
listen,
swallow?
now,
Ask him, did he swallow?
Oh well, I wouldn't.
now, now, hold on, Cece, hold on, Cece, hold
That
on,
didn't
Cece,
even
hold
enter
on.
my mind.
Cece, hold on a second. See, we as men, and I think the audience too, can see what your answer is, right? But your mind is trying to find a way to answer so that you don't seem like you're being disingenuous when you say the past should stay in the past. So
Well,
you
I
don't
mean,
have to answer because we already know what the answer is.
it really should be. You
Okay,
should not, you shouldn't dibble and
I
dabble on
got you.
someone else's
I
sexual
got you.
past.
I got you. So Queen, you with a guy, y'all been together for a few months. Y'all lovey dovey, and it comes out to him. Hey, look. I done had about 200 dudes. He said, man, that's we're gonna let the past stay in the past, but I gotta be honest with you about something. I sucked like 3, 4 dicks in college,
Maybe 20.
maybe 20. I didn't keep count. What you gonna do, Queen? Because it was easy to get to them 200 dicks. It was easy. You
Man,
40 something. It's
I
easy to
don't
get to them
give a
200
fuck.
dicks.
I don't. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. If he sucked dick in the
He ain't,
past, that
There
if,
you
if he's
go.
sucking
There
dick,
you go.
he ain't. I'm not fucking with it. Like I don't
There
care.
you
Like
go.
fuck that. What you do in your past matters. Because if my body count matters, what the fuck you do in your past
No,
matters.
no, no,
You
no,
know what I'm
no, no,
saying?
no,
So
no.
yeah, fuck
He
all that.
said, he said them 200. Don't worry about that, baby. We gonna leave that in the past. It really don't matter to me.
You know,
You're
these
new.
people probably listen to this
I
phone
got
call
something
like,
I
what
need to
the
tell
fuck
you
is
too.
that?
I got something I need to tell
That
you
man
too.
said, "Listen, we all had a testing period. Yeah, you had your 200
Hey,
men. I
you
had 20
had
dicks.
200. I
I
had
left
20
it.
dicks. See what I mean? Women are disingenuous. Listen, man, women are disingenuous, man. They don't mean the shit they be saying. They just be trying to say something that sound good, bro. I'm telling
No,
you,
No,
I mean
man.
exactly
I'm
what
telling
I
you.
said.
No,
I
you
meant
no.
didn't.
exactly what I said. I
No,
told you
you
I
didn't.
don't give a fuck if
I thought
he
you stay
sucked
in
dick in
the
the
past.
past. I'm not fucking with him.
I thought the past should stay in the past, though. I thought the past
I
no,
don't
never
she said
I,
matter.
she.
I never said that. I never said the
You
past should
said
stay in the
if a woman
past.
had
I
200
said
dicks, the
that.
past shouldn't matter.
I
You said
never
if a
said the
woman had
past should stay in the
200
past.
dicks, you said if a woman had 200 dicks, it didn't matter.
No, what I said was that I gave you a calculation and an understanding of how a woman could get to 200 dicks. I
Queen,
never said it didn't
don't
matter.
don't make yourself look bad now. You said that body count don't matter.
I did not say that. I said body
No,
count
no, she
matters.
said it does matter. She said it does matter. She said it mattered,
She
but
said,
she was saying it's easy to get 200.
no.
That's what
You
she
told
said.
me you heard Queen said body count that guys should hold a woman body count against them. That's what you said.
Yeah, yeah. In the beginning, we all agreed. He said it. I said yeah. She said yeah, and Cece said yeah too.
That a man should hold a body count against a woman. Bro, Dante, come
No,
on now,
that
Dante.
no, no, no,
Come on now,
no. That's
Dante.
not what we said. We said that her past matters, not about holding it against her. They choosing whether or not. Cece said
What?
that it should matter. Queen's saying that it does matter.
So, Queen, your stance is that if a man meet a woman with a high body count, he should hold it against her. Is that your stance?
Yes, because what you do in your past matters, and it's like
Okay.
if you was
Okay.
raised up loosely, where you just giving the most
Okay.
precious thing you got to anybody, like somebody should hold that against you.
Okay. So Quinn is on record, ladies. Quinn is on record. She is not a part of the sisterhood. She's standing on that shit. If you got a high body count, bitch, you just for the community now. You for the community, bitch.
Look, and my thing is, no, no. My thing is when they be for the community, right? They want to be able to switch over and out. They never want to stay on that side of
That's
the
what I'm talking about.
spectrum.
That's what I'm talking about. Stay on
They
your
be
side.
trying to be, they try to be chameleons. Like when they feel like it's not working for them, when they was used to getting like 20, 30 dudes a week trying to hit them up and they trying to extort the dudes. Then once they reach a certain point where it's not happening, they not getting no bites. Then they want to switch over. I'll be like, no,
That's
get
right.
whatever you get.
That's right. So, if you got a high body count, guess what? You are recreational use only. Don't get mad when
And
we treat you like that's what you is. You for the streets.
yeah, and they think
Okay.
like, oh, how would you know? How would you know?
She don't mean that shit. Listen, she don't mean that shit. She just don't know how to get out of it. Hey, y'all, let's move on to the next topic. Okay. Hey, listen, I want to ask y'all something, right? I want to ask y'all something. And women, I'm really concerned about this about our young women, right? Our young women more so than our older women, but definitely our older women too, because I'm very focused on the importance of families and strong relationships in our community, right? Do y'all think that women are really vetting the men that they come in contact with on a romantic level? Are they vetting them well, right? Are they seeing the true value of the men that they come into contact with and seeing the true bullshit of the men that they should not be in contact with? What do y'all think, women, ladies?
No, I think that a lot of times women meet a guy and then next thing you know, they just exchanging bodily fluids and they not really being coded. They just fucking and next thing you know, here come a baby. And then when the nigga don't want to take care of the kids, it's like, damn, you didn't you if you would have talked to him a little bit more, you would have decided that nigga didn't even want kids. So yeah, I definitely think they're not properly vetting the men. They're not bringing these men around the men and their family so the men and their family can tell them like, girl, he ain't shit.
Okay. What do you think, CC?
To be honest, I have to sort of agree with her.
Mm-hmm.
it
Yeah.
they're not doing
Mm-hmm.
that. They're not checking for that, or they don't care to check for that. They're too busy checking for everything else.
So what if I said, still with the ladies, what if I said that the reason for our current relationship situation in our community is the women? What do y'all think? That the women are
I
the
would
reason
say
for
that
our
the
condition?
problem I would say that the problem that exists with the men is because of the
No,
women.
no, no,
I
no,
would
no, no,
definitely
no,
agree
no.
with that.
I said that the problem with our relationship situation, meaning people are not getting into relationships, they meeting, they fucking, and they parting ways. They not forming bonds. They not leading a marriage. There are few nuclear families in our community, um, because of this thing that women are doing and not vetting men correctly, not looking for the proper qualities in men. That it's the women's fault for our situation right now. That's my point. What do y'all think? CC?
Well, I just don't think it can be completely the woman's fault.
Okay.
At some point in time, everybody has to wake up. At some point in
Shahrazad
time.
Ali, the woman who wrote The Black Man Guide to Loving the Black Woman and The Black Woman's Guide to Loving the Black Man, she would agree with you,
Oh,
right?
I have that book. So go ahead.
She would agree with you, right? She said that there is no way for us to have such a bad situation in our community unless both parties are at fault, right? But let me ask you this: what percentage of the fault belong to the women? That was her question. So Howard Ali said, okay, they don't take all the fault. What percentage of it is the women's fault?
I'm really gonna say that it really is the woman's fault because I'm gonna say that it is the woman's fault.
So you said the
I'm
majority.
gonna say
The
100% because if
okay.
we as women change, then everything around us is gonna change. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Okay. What do you think, Cece? What percentage of it is the fault of the woman?
I would give her at least half to 75%.
50
God
to
damn.
75%? Okay. What y'all think, guys? Based on what I just asked them, right? What do y'all think?
I'll give it 80%.
Yeah.
80%? Okay. Okay. So I want to listen to Trill. So Trill AC, shout out to Crew Season and Trill especially, man. Crew is a dope. Trill is a dope dude. So he's talking about recognizing when a man is really into you, right? Let's check him out.
It does not take a man long to realize whether or not, okay, this woman is for me or this woman is not. That's a quick decision. That's a quick assessment. Because a man who really values you, there will be no hesitancy. There will be no stepping back. I want you off the market. I want you to me. If I see you with another dude, it's going to be a problem. That's the potential that I got for you in my head. You are my woman. So everything you doing outside, all of that is over with. But if you got a man who in there just nonchalant, like, okay, hey man, you can do what you want to do. You good? Hey, you going out, staying out 3, 4 in the morning? Oh, you cool. He ain't asking who gonna be there. He don't care about none of that. All he cares about is that you are available when it's time for him to use you for what he wants to use you for. Right? But a man who really cares, I need all that intel. Who gonna be there? Where you going? How late you gonna be? What you wearing? I need all that information. Because again, you belong to me. And I'm gonna carry it that way.
So Trill is saying, right, that it's not hard to tell when a man really care about you, right? It's not hard. So are those the things that women looking for, DJ? Are women looking for men that really care about them?
No.
No, right?
No. They care about the materialistic things and how tall he is. None of the things that actually takes care of a woman long term creates a union in a marriage. Now, I don't think most women look for that. They kind of go back. We were talking about a little earlier about vetting. I got a stream view of that. I think we need to go back to the father vetting for the daughter. I don't think
Absolutely.
women have the ability to vet well in general.
Absolutely. What do you think, Dante?
I got a longer scenario to try and give to you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use DJ as an example. Let's say me and DJ meet the same girl, but at different times, right?
Okay, y'all meet CC. Okay.
Okay, I meet CC. So for example, DJ gets a crack, CC, she meet him, they meet at a bar, they drink, and they just hook up or whatever for like maybe a month. And for some reason, she don't see in him to try and make it like a serious thing and want him to be this kind of way and that kind of way. Do you know why? Why not? Only the girl knows. Oh shit, phone died.
Well, I think he said the phone died.
Yep. Yeah, I think you said that too. Okay. I'm gonna take a mind if we come back. Okay. So Quinn. Quinn, you on something, man. What you doing, man? so
What you
so how
say? What you say?
so how often are you misjudging the man? Hold on, Dante back. Dante. Hold on, let me see.
I had to switch my phone.
It's all good, bro. It's all good. Hold on. This the one I need to bring him on. And yeah, Dante.
Can you hear me clearly or no?
Yes, sir. I can hear you clearly. So go ahead with your scenario. You had DJ meeting up with CC.
Yeah.
And Dante, wave your hand. Are you frozen?
I guess so. I am. I can see it too. I'll turn it on,
Okay.
but
DJ, are you frozen, DJ?
Nah.
Okay, I got you. All right. Dante, you alreght frozen, bro. You know what I'm talking about? We got a picture of you.
okay.
So go ahead and spit the scenario.
So in this
Like
situation,
like Foosh niggas, I think it was this scenario, wasn't it? Okay.
the thing about meeting two different people at different points in time, I'm trying to say that she can pick whether or not she want to vet this guy to be able to get serious with him or not, but she don't want
Right.
that from DJ. But now, about
Okay.
4 months later, she come across me. For some reason,
Okay.
she wants to have something serious with me, and she only knows why she wants it from me and not from him. So she gonna vet me differently. Yet I only
Okay.
want to do what DJ gets to do. I only want to crack and I want to bust that thing down. But for some
Right.
reason, the females get to decide who they want to vet or not. I don't get what she feels compelled about or what she sees in him compared to me. The women know. So that be usually in their court. So now if it comes to a situation where she stopped dealing with him, but for some reason she don't know that she's pregnant, and now she finds out that she's pregnant after a certain time, and was trying to get this relationship for me, and she ends up wanting to keep the baby. He doesn't want to be a part of that situation, and then she wait down the line to try and tell me, "Oh, would I step up and be the father?" And you sort of try to be like, "Why do you want this from one person, and then after that didn't want that from the other person?" But you didn't vet to see if the other guy was father material. But now you try to see if this dude will step up to the plate and be father material. So I can't see or understand from the female perspective how they go about thinking that way. But I just commonly see like they'll want this from this dude, but not from that guy. So their vetting process always bewilders me. And they'll say, "Well, he seemed nice in the beginning and he made me believe this." I'm like, "But did you really try to figure out where he comes from, his family, like what he tried to do, what he want long term? Did you really try to see that?" Most of the times, like she was saying, by the time a girl gets to meet the guy's family or he gets to meet her family, she already be 6 months or the baby already be here. By the time anybody know anything about somebody on that side of the family, but then they'll put it on the dude. It's the dude's fault. He did this and he did that, and he'll pretend. I'll be like, wait a minute. You got two dudes to pick from at this whole point in time, and you didn't take the time on your own to see which is the right way to go.
So I totally agree with you, right? What's up, Thinking Pretty? I see you over there on TikTok. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop the link. I want you to pop in, Thinking Pretty, if you can. So, I think, I, I think that what's lost a lot of times, like the scenario you said, is that think about how women will, you know what I'm saying, ladies, I want y'all to speak on this too. You know what I'm saying? Like women will take a guy that they see no future in and let him have full access, right? He get to smash in every position, first day, right? But they meet a guy that they think they might marry and be with the rest of their life, and they say, "Hey, I gotta take my time with him. I don't want him to think I'm a hoe." Right? Why? Because in the words of Dr. Orion Taraban, a woman can have any man she wants. And one of the criteria of her getting any man she wants is to be the sluttiest she ever been for that man. That's one of the criteria. So, what y'all think about that?
I think that, saying women been reading way too many books.
Mm-hmm.
They've been getting advice from way too many different people. And a lot of times, like the dudes they be taking advice from don't even be marriage material. They don't even be guys that's looking to marry. But it's like, so why are you even taking advice from this type of person about what you should do with your body? And then you got a lot of dudes that's not saying, "No, ladies, don't give them any," and da 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 da. And it's just like you got Steve Harvey saying, "Oh, it should be 3 months." But then if you look at Steve Harvey's daughter, like she just keep on fucking with different niggas. So it's like if he had something to give to a woman that was so great, don't you think he would have gave it to his daughter before he gave it to us? I don't know.
So, I think that is another dynamic, right? That needs to be addressed, right? That waiting period thing, but more so than anything, what Trill was saying was that women that and I've noticed, he wasn't saying this, but I've noticed that women are really attracted to the guy who and allows access by the guy who not really interested, who just want to smash. He was talking about the guy who really likes you, the guy who would drop everything to come and change a tire because it blew out on the expressway, the guy who, when you got a problem, he stop and talk to you about it and try to help you deal with your problem. That guy is the guy that they play with. That's the food guy number 3 in the phone contacts. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel me? Okay, so this leads us to our next topic, right? Are black women? Why are black women losing black men today? Right? What's the real reason? So let's watch this video.
If I am not getting what I need out of a relationship, I'm going to start working on my exit out. I don't care what you say to me. I don't care. Even if I make you feel like we good or, because you keep telling me like, oh, don't leave, don't leave. I'm in my mind. If you're not making me happy, I'm working on my exit out.
Shut up.
You might as well cut me off. Cut me.
Being a housewife is not a reward. Being a woman of leisure is a reward.
But that's the same thing.
No, they're not. No, they're not. If you're a woman of leisure, if you are a woman of leisure, you don't have responsibilities. Your responsibility is being a woman of leisure. If you are a housewife, you maintain and you manage the house. That's not a fucking reward. It's a job. If you trying to reward me because I was there through the tough times, let me be a woman of leisure. Let me be a kept woman. That is a reward. Rewarding me with washing dishes is not a fucking reward.
I love you, black man. I love you, black men.
I love black men.
I love you, black men.
I love black men. It's true. I do.
I love black men.
I love you, black men.
Puerto Rican men or Dominican men?
I like black men.
Oh shit, waist getting smaller, niggas on Instagram like damn I need to call her. That body perfect in my eyes. No, you know you got that comeback.
I know you really want it.
You should just do what's best for your mind. How about I just take my time? You call her my
Men or Dominican men?
I like black men.
Turbulence, people. Shout out to the most honorable Stacey Prince. I gotta say that brother is definitely doing great things over there on his channel on YouTube. Go follow him. Go support him on TikTok. Stacey Prince is in the building, y'all. This brother is very dynamic. So that was some content that he put together. So what he was showing was that we encounter so much negative speech from our women, right? And when we come with other women, we get so much, so many open arms, so much welcomeness, right? Like why are our women not getting it? Like how are they really not seeing the value in us to hold on? You know what I'm saying? And like, where do we go to try to correct this, right? What do you think, Dante? Are you seeing the same thing?
Can you hear me clearly?
Nah, you choppy as hell, bro. You choppy as hell.
This phone, for some reason, it just sent me to Safari. Why don't you use Google? Why don't you use Google?
Oh, you know what? Copy the link. Leave out, copy the link, and paste it in Chrome. What you think, DJ?
Oh man, it's It's a lot of reasons, man. I think the bigger reason is that men are kind of treated as an option now, and just another dish on the buffet versus a need now. So
Man, bro.
when you treat something as a need, as a want versus or just an option and not a need, you don't treat it as well. You don't treat it. So it's like men are so far down the totem pole for women nowadays. Such a lot of black women nowadays. It's crazy. Me and my friend a couple years ago, we did this test. We asked 37 women between the ages 23 and 29. Hey, what do you want to do the next 10 years? We see you for 10 years now. Man, all these women started talking about college degrees. They started talking about how many kids they want. They even started talking about pets and what they want to do for their parents, all this other stuff. Now one of them said, "Hey, I want to get married." Hey, so then you ask them, "So what's where the marriage at?" If it happens, it happens. Or no, I'd just rather be a mother, be left alone. Rather be a mother, be left alone. I was like, whoa, that's
You said
insane.
rather be a mother and left alone.
They'd rather be a mother and left alone. They said
They'd rather be a single mama.
37 women.
37.
None of them said marriage. None of them.
Damn. What do you think, CC? So thinking about it, right? The black men are encountering such harsh language, right? This one woman was saying that if you marry her and make her a housewife, that's not a reward. She said that's a job. She said if you want to reward her, you make her a kept woman, right? You not only marry her, but you provide a life of leisure for her. The little lady with the low haircut, you know what I'm talking about? The one that looked like a young Eminem. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So she wants you to marry her and make her a woman of leisure. That's the reward, not just.
And I bet she said she deserved that too.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, CC? Like we're encountering such harsh language, right? So
I still think a woman should be a housewife.
Okay.
Well, she can make her money at a job, but she should still handle the housework. She needs to take care of the house.
CC, what if I told you that it is projected that by 2030, that 30% of black men will be married to non-black women. 30% of the men that are married will be married to non-black women.
I believe it.
That's crazy, right? That's crazy, right?
It's crazy.
A few years ago, it was only 15%. So that means that number would double. So
yeah, it's crazy.
So Queen, do you think that we don't have marriageable women? Or do you think that just what do you think is going on?
I think that these days, I don't know what happened. I don't know what people started learning, but these days, I would definitely say that most women don't want to. A lot of women think like she thinks. A lot of women have a problem with doing laundry. A lot of women have a problem with doing chores. I don't even understand why as a woman you would have a problem with cleaning your own fucking house. Like that just doesn't even make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make sense. I'm happy that you pay the rent for me to live in this house rent free, so I don't mind doing this and doing that. But they be having the wrong things in their head and mind. They be having the wrong thing in their head and mind.
Yeah, you know how she said house duties is a job, and I was like, but why do you like going to work for somebody else versus actually doing stuff for your house? Isn't crazy?
Yeah, she can't really say that that's a job because it's like as a kid we had to wash dishes and clean up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like hearing that was just like a little bit confusing in my mind. Like when I heard her talking, it was like, so are you just nasty? Like, do you clean your body? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, so many questions popped in my head listening to her talk.
Yeah. So this woman said marrying her and making her a housewife was not a reward. And I think that's why we run into situations like where men don't feel that it would be an even enough risk to marry a woman and risk losing your sanity, even if you don't got a lot of money. In
In
divorce, I don't know
America.
if y'all ever been divorced. Divorce is very mentally stressful, man. It is mentally taxing, right? Divorce will drive. Listen, no bullshit, man. Divorce will drive you fucking crazy, bro. And men are opting out of marriage for some reason.
In
But
America?
in America, right? In America. Now, black men specifically, we are getting married at 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 at, at a rate that's higher than our women, but we are not marrying at the rate that it could be, right? Based on trends, our marriage rate should have been increasing. Like when you think about like the 60s, 55, 60, the trend that our marriage rates were on, we should definitely be at least in the 60, 65% marriage rate, at least right now, right? Because back then
Yeah,
we were in the 80s at that time, right?
the incentive has changed so much in the
Absolutely.
dynamic. It's like
Absolutely.
when they offer so many things for women to divulge from getting with their men, and like that's one thing. It encouraged the black women to be able to think that they can separate, and they think they can just jump into other races. Like other races are so happy to take them on. That's one thing. But with that lady saying what she said, it's like the men. Our ideal is go where you're appreciated, not where you're tolerated. So it's
Absolutely.
like when all our efforts get dumbed down to like, well, you're not in charge, you're not the white man. The white man does this, the white man does that. You the black man, you got to keep up. I have degrees, I have these things, I have all of that. Why don't you have it? And you keep up with that all the time. It just be like you just one person, you one human being. You doing the best you can do in this life, and if the female does not appreciate that, then so be it. So they start separating. Okay, if you separate, you think that this degrees, the government gonna support you, subsidize you, you gonna have all of this and all of that, do your own business. That's all good and dandy. I'll go find another race of female that probably appreciates what I do, cause I got so many years to be alive. If I spend my time to try to provide and take care of you, and you don't bat an eye, you think that's just not enough, or that should be the bare minimum. Who would do that as a man in their right mind? For
But
5,
bro, do
10,
you know
20
what the
years.
kicking, what the killing part of everything is? Is that the shit that they believe is not even true.
Hmm.
The shit that they believe is not even true. They believe that they basket weaving degree gonna
The
make them
liberals,
financially
yes,
independent, and there is no
that's the
proof to that.
liberals. Hmm.
See what happened is now people not happening. Our women don't believe in building with anybody anymore. It's all about individualism
No,
now.
they
They
say
Absolutely.
want
build
they
a
want
man.
they either gonna focus on building themselves, or they just gonna try to make, or they gonna find a man that they can control and try to make him a project.
Yes.
And may and then they wait till they get older
Real
and try to take
recognize
things seriously now. Oh, my bad.
on TikTok. Nah, I'll go ahead. I was just shouting out.
Oh, okay.
I was just
Yeah,
shouting out
yeah.
the people coming in.
Yeah, or they wait till they get older and then try to take men seriously, and then you realize you're not the best option on the date market anymore. So now you get passed over by other women now.
Exactly. Women who you perceive to be less than you, right,
Mm-hmm.
are passing you by
Oh,
far.
I've seen, I've seen. It's so many instances where we could describe that for the men. We can observe so much, right, and have no way about it. I think a lot of us dudes, we be impartial to it. Like, but I've seen situations where the women always say they wouldn't date that guy or get with that guy, but now that they have a kid, they considering it. And that's
Right.
the only time that they give you like even a look or consideration. It
Right.
be taking them going through certain things, then they want to be like, yeah, they want to deal with you, but not like with pure intent to be like, yeah, I see you, I understand what you like and how you operate. Oh, you an electrician? You know what? I can deal with an electrician. Oh, you a mechanic? I can deal with you. Nah, if it's I don't know what it takes for them, but I don't know how they work, how their minds be like that, but then dudes experience that enough or see how we progressively go through life, we realize we're like, oh, okay, I gotta work this the best way I can. And then when you decide to marry the woman that you want to marry because it's such a low rate, she has to be of a certain kind of caliber. And all women believe like they meet that regard no matter what. No
Yo,
kids, no kids, or 7 kids. As I seen on the Kendrick G show, it don't matter. 3 baby daddies, 4 baby daddies, 6 kids. I deserve. I be hearing that so much. I deserve. They don't want to earn
yeah,
a man. They deserve a man.
they
So
deserve.
to get married to a man, the man has to see you in such a regard that I can't even describe. But for him, the way he see you, the way you carry yourself, the way you talk, has to be able to be something worth locking that down. So that woman you was talking about saying that, oh, for he have to marry me so he can start acting like a wife. No, you have to already present yourself as a wife, regardless. Even 2 days ago, there was a lady I seen that was on TikTok. She have an issue with the conversation, but she was married like 12 years. She just had a boy. And she was talking about how she been single for like 3 years. She built up this, and she had this done. And I think to myself, I say, you have a house, you have this, you all that, but it's like you make it seem like he's just gonna come into the picture for you, like you're
Right,
not gonna go to him. And I
right.
was like, you want to get married again? You say you co-parent well with the dad. I'm like, that's great, but you want him to at least have at least 1 or 2 kids too. And now he's supposed to come into your household and be a father figure to your kid and still take care of his kids and hope like the demands be wild to me. Where I'm like, so you building the house for a nest for him to come to you, or you have to go to that man for him to marry you and take you on.
See,
That's the intent.
see, this
But
is
they
the
don't see it.
thing. This is the thing that I notice a lot of, especially with older women, right? Especially with women who should definitely know better, right? They are beginning to judge themselves on the criteria that they judge men, right? They say, well, I got a car, he should have. I got a house, he should have. I got money, he should have. I got a degree, he should have, right? And they think that when he meets me with all of this, he'll love me. But what you don't understand is the behavior that you developed to get to the point that you are in right now is not attractive to the man that you are attracted to.
Facts.
That's
I
the
agree.
point.
I agree.
That's the point. You're a woman, yes, only in biology though.
Yeah,
So
we literally talking about that earlier on the live. There was a couple women on there that was in their 40s. They were single, they were divorced, whatever, and they all was talking about like, man, it's so hard to find a man. I was like, probably is they was like successful. I like you made yourself too successful. You made
no,
yourself
no,
too,
no, 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 no.
you turned yourself to a man, pretty
See,
much. You
this is
got
the thing. This is the thing. They are successful women. Kudos, applaud. I love to see women be successful. I am absolutely. Don't nobody ever look at me in my eyes. Look at me. Look at me, everybody. I am a fucking feminist. Yes. I'm a feminist. Red pill and all. I'm a fucking feminist. You know what that means? I believe women are equal to men. I believe women are fucking equal to men. But you know what a man will do that a woman won't do? A man will go meet a bitch at the Union Mission. And if he thinks she cute and she got a fat ass, he gonna take her home, give her a bath, and give her a life. That's what a man will do. A woman with her shit together, she won't do that. She won't find a man who got the ability to be more in life and put him in position. See, one thing I really like that I heard my guy Trip Fontaine, right? They was having a conversation. He told this lady, he said that if you really want to see what a nigga will do for you, put a nigga in position to do for you. Right? If you got motion, you got these degrees, you getting your paper up, you doing all of this shit, and you meet a man who's showing you good character, good ability. Hey, you know what? Put that man in position. Put him in position. What's the worst that could happen?
They ain't gonna do
The
it.
same thing every
Women,
other nigga done
no.
did to you.
Nah.
Smash and dash,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
But they ain't
women
gonna
are
do that.
fearful.
They not
They're
gonna
more
do that
fearful
though.
of getting cheated.
They not gonna do that though. They not gonna do that. And
If
this
they
shit not about
did,
getting cheated on. All of y'all gonna get cheated on. I want you to know that. All of y'all gonna get cheated on. So put that shit to bed. Who are you to be monogamous to? Who the fuck are you? You gonna get cheated on. Surprise. Shit. It's too much cool.
With or without all those accolades they believe, yeah, that's inevitable. There's a high chance you will still get cheated on. That's not. I would never say it's right. I don't know what the circumstance would cause the guy to do that, but you could get all them things. That don't mean you're above it. Like
it don't mean nothing to a guy though.
exactly.
Yeah.
It don't.
That's
mean
what they were
nothing.
saying. That's what they were saying. And of course, they all said, well, no, I don't believe in leadership. That 50-50. I want to make it part of all the decision making in the house.
Oh, just
There
saying
you
that
go.
you're gonna get cheated on, you're not a real man. Saying that, oh, then you're not a real man. You're just a boy. What?
Yeah.
Even the top men have done this. The top tier men have done. What are you saying? And then any men lower than that, you don't acknowledge. You feel like you don't got no right to cheat because they ain't got no options. It's a very twisted way they look at it. So the men with status will do it, but you think that they shouldn't. But y'all make exceptions for them. The men at the lower, the men at the lower tier, they should have no say. So they should take the fattest chick, the most baby daddies, and on Section 8 or barely do anything for themselves. Those ones you should be able to still get with and cherish. You should be grateful. Okay. That logic is wild to me on what men should be able to take and accept and do for them. It all's got to benefit them.
Exactly. So that goes to the next topic, right? So now you've gotten through the process. You met somebody. You get married, and then all of a sudden this happens.
After nearly 3 decades of marriage, Akon is telling his wife she gets absolutely zero spousal support. The rapper is playing serious hardball in his divorce from his estranged wife, Tamika Thiam. According to new court documents, Akon officially checked the box to terminate any spousal support, basically saying she's not getting a dime from him. This is his response to her divorce petition, which she filed back in September after 29 years together. But here's the twist. Tamika also asked the court to block Akon from getting any support from her. It seems like they both want to walk away protecting their own finances. The drama doesn't stop with the money, though. They're also fighting over custody of their 17-year-old child. Akon is asking for joint physical custody, but Tamika is pushing for full physical custody. This all comes on the heels of Akon getting arrested in Georgia just last week for a separate issue. It's a messy split where both sides are drawing a hard line in the sand. And after almost 30 years, it's all coming down to a battle over money and custody.
So, go ahead, Quinn.
So, this is so weird to me. At first, I really had to go do some research. What I don't understand is that if she got her own money, right? Why does she want his money too? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got your own money. You don't even need this man money. And I just feel like any parent, unless you have done something to physically abuse your kid, any parent deserves joint custody of their kids. Like, I'm not going to argue with nobody about no joint custody 50-50. I'm not going to fight with you about it. Like, I'm going to give it to you because, you know what I'm saying? We were 50-50 in the bedroom. And didn't no judge tell us what position to get in to make the baby? So shouldn't no judge be telling us how we need to handle the kid from here on out? But I believe, in my first divorce, I asked for spousal support, but I asked for spousal support because he had me to quit my career. And then you turned around and did this. So it's I want spousal support until I find me another job because I didn't really see this divorce coming. Because we was, you know what I'm saying, in my last marriage, I didn't ask for that because it was kind of before I met him, he said that he wanted a housewife. So it was like I had a decision to make if I wanted to be that or not. And I could have chose to walk away, but I chose to stay. So I didn't ask him for no damn spousal support. And in her case, she got her own damn
You
money,
know
so she
I
don't
picked
even
this
need
for
his
you,
money.
right? You know
Huh?
I picked this for you, right?
Why?
Because your ass talking about rich women don't ask for support, don't ask for child support, and all this bullshit. And I'm trying to tell you, all you motherfuckers want to try to grape a nigga when it comes down to divorce and child support. All of y'all.
Oh yeah, they're gonna try to take everything.
Ain't no such thing as a woman that's too rich to ask for spousal support and child support. Now, she might not get it, and in this case, she ain't gonna get it. You know why she ain't gonna get it? Because Akon a smart motherfucker. You know what he did? You know what Akon did? And I think every man,
She ain't gonna get it because she got all money.
every man with money, I think he should do the same thing. You know what he did? He's a smart motherfucker. He put everything in a family trust and put his mama as the trustee.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I was thinking in my head.
Put it in mama name. That's what I'm talking about. Put it all in mama. What you think about that, CC? Put it all in mama name. Because everybody might go against you. Mama might get mad at you, but she ain't gonna go against you. Hell no, man. My mama purged herself on the stand for me. I don't know nobody talk about.
I knew it.
I'm telling you, man.
I knew you put it in trust.
Yes, sir. Put it all in his mama name. So guess what?
Smart man.
She come talk about $100 million. She gets nothing.
Smart
she
man.
Gets nothing. She gets nothing.
Smart man.
Just like the soccer player guy. She gets nothing. She gets nothing.
You know, I once made a sandwich for Akon 2 years ago.
Oh shit!
In Roswell, Georgia. Georgia.
Oh shit!
He came with all of his 11 kids, and oh my God, they came in a white Land Rover and a white Tesla.
Yeah.
Burnt his sandwich by mistake. He wasn't too happy about that. But I agree with him because she trying to sign for for spouse support. He say no and she say no. So it negates. She don't want to pay and he don't want to pay. So at the end of the day, I don't get why.
She don't got money like Akon though.
He worth $1 billion in Africa. And all
she is a performer, but she don't got Akon money. She ain't no billionaire.
No, she don't got his money.
Nah, he a fucking billionaire.
But it's over one child. He got 11. Yeah. So that situation is weird to me. He's 17, about to be 18.
Well, that's child support.
Just a waste of time.
That's child support. She talking about the spousal support. She wanted $100 million in spousal support. They didn't talk about that in that video, but in other media, you'll see. She asked for $100 million in spousal support.
I'm trying to make it make sense.
1/10 of his current wealth. Estimated.
So I'm trying to make it make sense. So they're married 30 years. Do you feel like you're worth $100 million? Could you make $100 million on your own? Is a high chance. I don't think she'll make that the next 20 years.
See, that's the thing.
So
she might be worth $100 million. But do you know what take it all away? CC, what do you think, CC? Hold on. I don't want to jump in. CC, what you think, CC? You got a wealthy guy. He married to this woman for 29 years.
I think that if he funded everything for those 25 years, he needs to continue to fund it until she can find another way to fund it herself.
Okay. So let me put a little more perspective on it. She is an entertainer. She's a singer and a performer herself. She's worth about $10 million, maybe $8-10 million. He's worth $1 billion.
Still the same.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
you know what?
Go ahead.
I'm in agreement with him not paying because, to be honest with you, knowing Akon, he made sure she was straight. She probably didn't have to spend none of her money.
Right.
Paid for everything she probably needed. After 29 years, I'm sure he took care of everything because he talked about plenty of things in his past. Growing up without what I would hear about him back in Miami is just the fact that now you mean to tell him 30 years, now you want a whole 100 mil?
Yeah.
When for them 29 years, he took care of everything. I'm pretty sure he took care of everything she needed.
Yeah.
And the kids.
Yeah.
So I just don't see now. You think you need to be getting paid still after you leave me to go do whatever? And then he African. The way Africans operate, they don't. No, it's not something that you would do.
Did that video say who initiated divorce? I don't think it did.
She filed back in September.
Oh, she filed. Oh no,
This is the thing, right? This is the
She don't
thing.
get nothing.
This is my thoughts, right? This is my thoughts. And hold on, man. My fucking camera. Hold up. Man, I got. Oh man, I've been looking at the wrong camera, man. God dang. Whole damn time. I've been this janky ass camera. Okay. So I'm gonna keep going with it. So I just saw the damn light, man. What the fuck? So she filed in September, right? As a person who's been through divorce, right? I can say that had she done it correctly, she may have had some negotiating room. That's what I mean by done it correctly. If she sat down and said, "Hey, look, Akon, this shit ain't working. We need to go ahead and get a divorce." You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and part our ways. You know what I'm talking about? How would you feel about, giving me some money and, us just parting ways? You know what I'm saying? I got some money, but I would like some more money. I've been here with you for 29 years. Can you just give me, 100 mil and just start the negotiation there, right? Well, why wouldn't she do that? Why do you think she wouldn't do that?
How you know she didn't do that? How you know he didn't say hell nah?
Because giving Akon the benefit of the doubt of being a very, very, I'm talking about extremely intelligent person, had she gave him that conversation and he was a hell nah person, he would have beat her to the punch. Because he got lawyers. He would have beat her to the punch.
He definitely would have.
Yeah, he was pretty smart person. She don't.
He's an amazingly smart person.
I'm a little bit. In regards to, I don't know what the dynamic is with the kids, right? Because there's so many kids. I don't think she birthed all 11 of them kids. He had kids by different women.
Yeah.
So it's in one regard where if she do that, then the other ones will try and get money to spousal support at some point because they're the mother of the kids. So I figure there might be a problem.
Kids are grown though. I think most of his kids grown, right?
I've seen them. I've seen them. I seen them 3 years ago. It was only out of 11 of them. I think it was only like three of them, 4 of them was grown, but the rest,
really,
they was young. Yeah, it was like middle school, high school type kids. About 3 years ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah, it is true. Because what one do, the other follow.
I see Journey is 17. I see the other kids and stuff like that. But now he been married to this lady 29 years. She didn't stay with him through baby mamas, right?
Yeah.
Stay with him through having kids. Why can't you come and have an amicable agreement on divorce? What's the fucking problem, man?
I ain't happy.
I'm not happy.
I think that sometimes y'all be thinking that women of other races should act like BLK women would act, and I just don't think that's one thing I don't understand. When women of other races leave men, they want to leave you with nothing.
Who of another race?
The lady didn't look like she was black all the way to me. She looked like she mixed with something.
Yeah, I don't know his wife too much, so I can't say.
Her name is Thiam, Thiam.
Exactly. She Indian or something. I don't think that lady black.
And you think she's like 100 milli.
Huh?
100 mil. Is she worth 100 million for one of the kids she had with him?
She is an African American. And she's a Christian.
How old is
Ain't no
she?
way
Because
she's an African American. Ain't no way.
yeah, she
Well, I
is.
think some people may say that about you too, Queen.
I mean, you could definitely
But
tell that I'm black.
but
Come on, cut
but
it out.
but would it be true if they said it about you? Because if you think about it, look at Kamala Harris, right? If you look at Kamala
She's
Harris,
not.
I think
She's not black.
I think your initial assessment of Kamala Harris would be that she was African American. True or false?
False.
Yep.
Yes, right.
Her name Kamala.
Yeah.
Right.
False. She don't even
So
got a black person.
everyone would initially believe that she was African American. Even she tries to insinuate that she's African American, but we know she's not African American.
She tried hard during her
She
campaign.
tried hard. Did y'all see? Listen, and I know this.
But the thing is, I think that
Did
technically,
y'all see how many damn accents this damn woman tried to have on that damn election?
Through the campaign, I did see they did a montage. They did a compilation of what she tried to.
God damn,
She added me.
But I,
Look, she
but I
added
think but I think technically by definition, she is a African American by definition because her dad is African. One of her people is actually African and she's American. Like we're not really African Americans because we never lived in Africa and we don't have African parents. But technically, she African American.
I thought her father was Caribbean.
He is. He's Jamaican. I seen the whole rundown. Candace Owens did a whole breakdown of it.
Yeah,
she Jamaican Indian.
Yeah. Jamaican-born economics professor, and her.
He was a Marxist.
Her mom is so is she. Her mom is an Indian. Yeah, she's a Marxist too.
Oh my bad. I thought her dad was African. My bad. My bad.
Huh?
Mom Marxist too? That's crazy. The mom's a Marxist too.
No. I said Kamala is a Marxist also.
The dad is. She got that from her father.
Yeah. Definitely. Yep. His name is Donald J. Harris.
I see
Donald J. Harris.
That's funny. Say first name.
Yeah, Donald J. Right?
Donald. That's funny. That's funny.
That's crazy.
I didn't know his name.
I said it. I wanted to do. Does his J stand for James also?
Yeah, that's
funny.
Crazy. I did not know that. I did not know
it
that.
Is. I saw that too.
Is it Donald James?
I don't know.
Oh
the full abbreviation.
Man, that would be outrageous, man. But I can't stand her fake ass, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Now, when it comes to the wife, so his last wife is younger. So, but damn, she don't look that bad. She could. I don't know if she could recover, but
yeah.
But 100 mil.
So you say she worth 100 mil?
I don't think she worth.
No. Hell no, about 8 to 10 million. So this is the thing, right? My question is, why wouldn't she just try to end it amicably? Why would she pull the same underhanded mess that women who married somebody for 2 or 3 years trying to get a bag would pull? Why would she pull the same underhanded stuff after 30 years, man?
So she's 50.
After how many baby mamas?
Hold on.
After 30 years of marriage, why would she pull the same bullshit?
She 50, so she got with him at 20.
That was an agreement between them.
So he knew he was stepping out. So, but again, she got with him when she was 20.
Yeah,
he's 50 now.
Right, and she's 50 years old.
Yeah,
she was bored.
Like, why would she? Why would she do the same thing that some dingbat, blonde, crazy woman
got married in 1996.
That would get married to, a 60-year-old guy just to get in the wheel and he don't delete. And then, she's want to file a quick divorce to get a settlement. Like, why would a woman who been married to a man 30 years do the same dumb shit?
I think, what I seen with, I don't know if you watch Eddie Murphy stand up, but
hell yeah, you talking about old foo-foo? I won't have.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
So you see how
that was raw.
The woman got 150 million and blew it all in 5 years.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so with that example alone, she 50. She trying to just be able to cash out because she knows she got. I don't know. I'm not gonna speak on her, but the next 30 years gonna tank on that. How she gonna live based off of that? Once she separate, I'm guessing that's what her game plan is.
That's crazy,
To see
man.
if she could stretch out that, but if she tried to do this back when she was 30, she would have blew any kind of money, even if she had awarded it.
Look, shit, Anthony Edwards, baby mama, he gave her what, a couple mil, and she blew it in less than a year. Coming back asking
He
for
gave
more.
$1 million. He gave her $1 million.
Yeah, $1 million.
$1 million, yeah. She's trying to come back for more.
She already blew it.
Yep. Had never seen $1 million before. Now she's gonna blow
So
$1
this is the
million.
thing I don't understand. Will eat up their spirit. The females be trying so hard to see what they can squeeze out of a man, long term or short term. I don't get why that's a thing. That's an American mindset that they seem to have. Somebody that come across that's high net worth, like I don't know, is very even. What's his name? Elon Musk. He got like 3 baby mamas. One of them trying to get like damn near $200 million a year in child support. It's just ridiculous why they come up with this idea of trying to get the most bang for their butt or the child or kids. Short-term marriage, I don't understand what compels these women. What do they have for the game plan of doing this? Nothing. Blow it, live lavish for about five good years. Gabrielle Union tried this with Dwayne Wade. Well, they didn't split, but she tried to say, let's go 50-50.
Yeah.
She realized she couldn't do that. That ended quickly. She knew she couldn't keep up with the bills. She ain't him. She's not him. But this situation, I don't see what's worth $100 million to give to you.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not, man.
He take care of the kids, so give me $100 million to say, oh, I want to take care. What kids you need to take care of? I can't see a reason where it makes sense to give you a whole $100 million.
What I'm gonna say is, man, I think that women have to, especially our women, man, especially black women, they're gonna have to come to some kind of sense that finding a man with means or without a lot of means who is sincere about being with them long term, that is a blessing and a positive thing.
That doesn't matter.
Unless they take and value that, they will not have a good ending to the short lives that we all have, right? And they will not be able to contribute to the success in our community. I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. Hey, look, y'all, I don't know if y'all on TikTok right now, but if y'all on TikTok, do me a favor. Look like TikTok done gave me a goal. I didn't pick this goal. I didn't add it. But I know if you don't get your goal, that it has a negative impact. And if you make your goal, it has a positive impact. It's a 10 rows gift goal. That's like 10 coins, right? So if somebody on TikTok, if you can go to my TikTok, OnlyFacts and Stats, and drop like 10 or as many roses as you can and try to help me get that goal, I would appreciate it, man. I just want to see our women, man, realize that they're not only succeeding when they get a man, an average man, but they're actually winning when they get that man. And I want them to understand that. I want them to understand that they're winning when they get an average man, bro. That they don't need damn,
that's
Tupac in a suit or Barack Obama in a bandana. They don't need that. They just need an average man, bro, and they'll be winning. So
that's not the ideal push for the women in our community. Like us men, right? We don't have nobody that's pushed in our community. For example, a long time ago, when I guess every generation is different. Let me say, way back when you was a kid, you saw certain things that you could idolize.
Yeah.
Be a firefighter, be a police officer, be a lawyer. You had certain things you could look forward to trying to be, or be like grandpa. He just was resourceful. You had role models. So that was like before TV was a big thing. You could want to be a musician or a singer or an actor and stuff like that for men. men had certain people that they said was like Superman to them, right?
Yeah.
The women didn't have that in the same regard, but if they did, it would be something like in a Vogue magazine or they auntie who was a single auntie who came around
Yeah.
looking glamorous. So, or the girl in school that got all the attention from the boys. Their idolization of females was very different from ours amongst the black community.
Right.
I'm thinking now, in this point in time, they idolize more so what they see the women try to do, be it Beyonce or be it Nicki Minaj or who else they look at. Now it's gotten to the Glorilla, the Cardi B, and whatever they think is the next thing, they try to get to that as fast as possible. Now, this situation with Cardi B, they having a war about whatever the case may be, but that's what they got to look forward to. Be that kind of female in the black community. She's not even black, but that's what they look forward to. They don't look at who would be another female opposite of that, not immediate to look forward to. There isn't anybody.
Yeah.
They don't want to be They don't want to be Candace Owens. They don't want to be like Shahrazad Ali. That's not something
Shout
that
out to
they
Candace
see as
Owens.
much.
Shout out to Shahrazad Ali. Shout out.
Yeah,
Shout out,
that's
Candace.
not something that they're not looking forward to be any of that. That's not promoted as much in the community for us. That's what I'm saying. They could be around, there could be women like that, but nobody puts light on those women in our community. You don't go to school and be seeing women like that back to back or pushing that. So
Shout out to my
that's what I say is
solicitor
going on.
opinion on TikTok. Shout out. Yeah. Go ahead, Dante. I ain't cutting you out. I'm just shouting out.
No,
TikTok.
no.
Go ahead.
Okay, I got you. So now, for the women in this generation, every generation is different. I'm only speaking on what's going on right now. So with the situation like you speaking about with that, with Akon or the Anthony Edwards, I've seen so many high value rich men, successful men get divorced. It's crazy. Even Jeff Bezos got divorced. Bill Gates got divorced. We not an exception to the rule. I'm not saying that their dynamic is the same like what's going on here, but it's like the medium with the Aisha Curry and the Stephen Curry situation going on. The turmoil is like what the man does to create the revenue and his value is what the women really be wanting. That matters more to them than the man itself. He might have the status, but the fact that they can disassociate and get to the bag that he making is what's more important. They don't want to be. They don't want to be like LeBron James' wife. They don't want to be shooting in the court to do anything to make that kind of money. Nothing. They just want to have access to it. They want to be able to spend it. They want to be on big yachts. They want to be able to have a fancy house. They want to fly anywhere in the world. Go to Dubai. That's all that matters in competition to other women.
Yeah.
The women are not competing to do this to compete with men because that's a whole different tier. They're doing that to compete with other women who want to get there too, and they'll do whatever. They'll be doing all kinds of Diddy stuff. They'll go to Diddy parties. It does not matter.
When you
If they
say
can
they're
be,
competing with women, right? Because I hear women all the time say I'm not in competition, right? Especially, what are they competing for, in your opinion?
the ability to do that, the ability to be in those certain circles and deal with certain people. I learned from a fellow a long time ago. I think he was even Charleston White said it. They all just pass around. So when you get to that tier, everybody know who deal with who, and then they get that. I get it for a month. I get it for this time. Because in that echelon and stuff like that within people, they have to operate like that. Because outside factors is too much risk. When you start seeing them celebrities deal with outside people, you be seeing them trying to give them a baby. See the Drake situation, try to get you a baby, or try to threaten this and pay me that. It's a lot of risk. So that's why they dabble with the people that they know does what already. The call girls, even Saweetie. I don't know if you know what happened to Saweetie. She got caught dealing. She got caught dealing with the soccer player through a mutual friend that does that, do hookups, and then those people pay money because Saweetie ain't been in limelight. She's not on the radar anymore like that. So she needed to afford her bills. So she went to dealing and dabbling in that kind of stuff, but she tried to undercut the middleman, the girl that's setting up with these rich people, these soccer players, football players, because you're not supposed to cut the middleman.
What they did? They outed her for doing it.
The girl did try to extort her because I'm like, that's soccer players. She was paying a pretty penny for get a special time with her. but she
Yeah,
tried to get to a serious relationship with that soccer player.
yeah,
They don't go like that, you know. Again, people when they operate a certain kind of way.
right.
Us regular folk won't deal with that. So, like you saying, but the women don't want a regular dude and see. I want to get with this guy that be with him and whatever the case may be. So girls compete to get to the highest thing in the shortest amount of time.
Yeah, man. So, hey, y'all. Hey, man, it's about that time, y'all.
Teddy, land your plane. My plane? I don't fly. Land your plane. I don't have one. Find the runway.
I just wanted to add something to what he said because I just think it's crazy, right? You be hearing these women talk, right? And a
Well,
lot of times, like half of them don't even have a passport. Like you trying to go somewhere, but you don't even have a passport. You trying to go somewhere, you don't know the culture over there. You don't know what you need to wear to go over there. Like you just.
Now, how you think you just gonna be on mute for 40 minutes and then just jump in here wherever you want to jump in here, talking about what you want to talk about? How you think that's gonna happen? That's what I want to know.
No, I was talking about what he said. He said that like when he was talking, like he said a lot of stuff, but that was one of the things that he said when he was talking.
But then I just told him,
Teddy, land your plane. My plane? I don't fly. Land your plane. I don't have one. Find the runway.
It's time to wrap it up, Quinn. You done lost your chance. It's time to wrap it up. We can pick this up next week. So listen, man, I just want to say, man, I appreciate everybody. Any closing remarks? I'm gonna let Queen go first, since she been on mute for 40 minutes and been doing whatever she been doing. Go ahead, Queen.
No,
shout
that
out
was
to
somebody
Station, shout out to Instagram, shout out everything you want to shout out. In the meantime, also, but give us some closing statements, closing remarks.
Closing remarks is just that body count matters, and that you can't be out here doing whatever you want to do while you're in your young phase and think that when you get older, life is gonna pan out for you the way you want it to work. You can follow me at Queen Vibe ENT on Instagram, and that's it.
All
Go
right.
Cowboys.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay. All right, everybody, go ahead.
Hey fellas, listen, shout out to all the fellas out there, man. Listen, put your bag first, get yourself together, get your mind, get your spirit right. And when you get ready to start dating, deal with these women, make these women look in the mirror, make them check themselves and stand on your boundaries. Do not bend your boundaries. Y'all can follow me on all platforms. I am DJ Harmonics. Appreciate you.
Shout out to DJ Harmonics. Go ahead, Dante.
Oh, I don't got no kind of handles. This is you see me when you see me, but much pride to you.
Shout out to Dante, man. Dante, you on TikTok, ain't you?
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to Dante on TikTok. And my co-host, shout out to CC. Go ahead, CC, tell them about you.
I don't have nothing to say. You can follow me on TikTok. It's Caramel Candy BKACC.
That's right. Shout out to Caramel Candy and all other candies. Those are my people over there in the caramel world, y'all. So listen, I just want to say this. We all have to remember, man, that at the end of the day, we are responsible for our choices and we have to face consequences. Wise man said, you get two things every day, a chance and a choice. So you got to remember that you got to take the consequences for the choices you made when you had the chance to make them. My name is Only Facts and Stats on all platforms. We like to stick to the facts, stay away from the bullshit. And I just want to tell everybody, man, that, be blessed. Have a good week. Be looking out. We're going to be more consistent on here. Shout out to everybody on the panel. And protect yourself out there, man. Protect yourself for sure. And much love to everybody. Peace.
What the hell are you talking about? You supposed to have your wife and a girlfriend. No species in nature have one woman. The Arab got 4-5 bitches. The Chinese got 3-4 bitches. Never throughout history have a great man had one woman. Only the peasant man is bound to one woman. But if you a great man and you got king attributes and king characteristics, you get to have a queen and 3-4 hoes. And they ain't supposed to know each other. Separate them hoes. Divide and conquer. Lie to this one, lie to that one, and never tell none of them the truth. And y'all will live happily ever after. Man supposed to lie, and he's supposed to be able to lie so good it sound like the truth. Put his hand on the Bible and lie. I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and be lying like a motherfucker.